On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 turtlenecks. No, just one turtleneck.
Just one turtleneck. Thanks. I love turtlenecks. It's like, maybe it's an old person thing. I don't know what the hell it is, but I've always. What do you mean it is? I wasn't asking you to agree with me.
At least you're not wearing like a V-neck or something.
No,
That would be
V-necks,
embarrassing.
No. I'd be showing chest hair.
Chest hair.
That would be too much.
That's
for any
further
audience.
on in the 12 Drams of Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe on the 13th dram.
There you go. Yeah. Anyway, day 5, December 17th.
Already?
Welcome,
Yes. Wow.
welcome you guys.
Yeah.
Hope you're enjoying it so far. I know I am. I think Greg is too.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
That lasts. All of them so far have been amazing. Or at least from my perspective, they've been amazing.
Started nosing this one before we talked about it.
Let me
So yeah, we've already poured it, and I'm just jumping the gun here.
Oh yes, he is.
So look at that beautiful color.
Yeah.
You guys can probably, if you don't have it in your glass already, do you want to join us?
Yes, please. Here we are. Join us.
Okay, before we start doing that, I'm going to reveal. Okay, so this whiskey, another real special one of my favorite distilleries. I have a lot of favorite distilleries, but this is one of my favorites.
Like there's about 143 of those distilleries in Scotland, so this is one of the favorite. I'm not sure what regions, but this is one of his favorites.
And this is Glenglassaugh Port Soy.
And for those who are looking for the alternative,
the proper way to say it,
pronunciation, it's Glenglassaugh.
Yeah.
I know it doesn't make any sense, but then that's the beauty of Gaelic.
The thing is, though, if you're a Scotsman speaking with Scottish accent, and you're 6 or 7 drams in, it's all just going to come out as a Glenglassaugh.
That's right. Yeah.
Glenglassaugh. So, yeah, we're splitting hairs.
As a dear Scottish friend said to me, we have a lazy way of pronouncing our language. So bear with us. We tend to draw things to a close quite quickly, like Edinburgh.
Yeah, I know a few Scottish people, and they're usually pretty easy to understand on a good day. But if you get into the drinks, the more they drink, the harder it is to understand them, unless.
Well, I find it the more I drink, the harder it is to understand you.
Well, yeah. That's true too.
It's not just whatever. Okay.
Anyway,
here we are.
Digress.
Yes, we have.
Glenglassaugh.
Glenglassaugh.
Port Soy.
Port Soy. What? Why Port Soy?
Well,
what's Port Soy?
It's funny because it's not funny. They must have chosen this name for this reason. But Port Soy is a small village or town, if you will, near Glenglassaugh Distillery, which is in the Highland region of Scotland, but very, very close to the Speyside region. So it's bunched in there with a bunch of other distilleries, but they're Speyside distilleries. It's also actually spent some time in port casks as well, port barrels, port pipes, pardon me.
Yes.
And so it's kind of a double meaning when you see Port Soy. It's a suggestion. They're also paying homage to one of the nearby towns. Another whiskey they just released around the same time is called Sandend, which is another village near the distillery as well.
They like their neighbors, I guess.
They do. Yeah.
Sure.
This one's bottled at 49.1% ABV, so right in my wheelhouse. As you guys know, it's my favorite. 50% is around what I like my whiskeys. This distillery has traditionally been used in blends, such as Cutty Sark, Lang's, and Famous Grouse. So whenever you're drinking those blends, know that there's some Glenglassaugh in there. Also,
Glenglassaugh has found its way into being the opener for the distillery on the Shetland Isles. And the whiskey there is called Shetland Real.
Shetland
Real.
Real. Yeah.
And that is worth the try. But again, Glenglassic in this case is certainly serving more than just their own purpose. They're helping others get started as well.
Yeah. Before we talk a little bit more about this particular whiskey, there's another little fun fact with Glenglassic. In 2009, they introduced two innovative products. One was called the Spirit Drink That Dare Not Speak Its Name, and this was a result of one mash of malted process. Was malted barley fermented and distilled twice. The product was bottled without aging at 55%. So it was like new make spirit basically. And it was called the Spirit Drink That Dare Not Speak Its Name. And then they released another one called the Spirit Drink That Blushes to Speak Its Name. And this was also produced the same way and allowed to age 6 months in a cask that previously held red wine. The result of this spirit was a rich rose hue and a flavor of soft fruits and spices, and ideal for cocktail base or making long drinks. So they're being a little fun as well and innovative and trying different things with the new make, which is kind of fun as well.
Now, Glenglassic at one point shut down. They were mothballed.
Yep.
And when they returned, they actually introduced a new whiskey called Revival. And then from Revival it went to excuse me. It went to Evolution.
Yeah, Evolution, Revival, and I believe Torfa came out
and Torfa
as well, which was a peated version. This one has, I believe this one has some peat in it.
Excuse me.
Glenglassic single malts are matured in distillery coastal warehouses overlooking the surf of Sandan Bay. And when they released this Port Soy, they also released another one called Sandend, also a beautiful whiskey. So if you get a chance to try that one as well, I highly recommend it.
I'm sorry, but I'm on the nose. I noticed charred vegetables and grilled fruits. But again, filtered through a bit of a beach bonfire.
Yeah, there's definitely, so Port Soy is definitely a richly peated whiskey, but it's a Highland peat. Again, named after its neighboring village. It's matured in sherry, bourbon, and port casks. So a beautiful blend. It has that beautiful smoky maritime feel. Definitely like a coastal. There's even some tropical fruit in there.
Yes.
Salted licorice and chocolate. That's what I get. You okay?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It wasn't 66.6%.
No, it's not. Whatever it is, but
I like to call those a misfire.
They are misfires.
Sometimes it goes down the wrong pipe. Ends up in your lungs. They should do a tasting note called Lung Feel.
There you go.
Where you could have nose, palate, finish, and you can do mouth feel and then lung feel.
Lung feel or lung full.
I'm pretty sure every single one of them would just be, it burns!
There's a series of distilleries that are overseen by a master distiller named Dr. Rachel Berry. She's amazing from all accounts. And she is often referred to as Scotch's First Lady. Originally, she was trained as a chemist, but had the opportunity to work with many of the greats. And also worked at Glenmorangie, at Ardbeg and Bowmore before she went on to
It's quite the portfolio.
work for Brown Forman, who owns Glenglassic and a number of other distilleries as well. That there are many women who are now serving in the role of master distiller, and I think it's helped change the whiskey industry in that it's bringing on some really new, exciting, complex, but at the same time really important kinds of changes to the whiskey industry.
I'd agree.
Really?
Yeah.
We usually argue.
Well,
How is it that you agree?
well, maybe it's just I totally agree with that statement. I think women in the whiskey industry have contributed greatly,
Yeah.
and maybe whiskey wouldn't be what it is without women.
So if you were to look at, again, Rachel's itinerary, or not itinerary, but her portfolio, she's now overseeing Glendronach, Benrick, and Glenglassaugh. So
I believe
There you
Billy Walker sort of had his hand in
yes,
a lot
he
of
did.
those
He
as
was
well.
he was an important contributor to her knowledge base.
Dream team.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. Till tomorrow, which is
Yeah.
day 6. Guess what? That's halfway through. So pretty.
Isn't this day 6?
No,
No,
we're on,
tomorrow's
we're on day 5.
I've been at this too long. Losing sight and perspective.
Yeah. So yeah, day 6. I've found a real special one to share with you guys, and I look forward to sharing it with you tomorrow. Till then, hope you have a great one.